Once again, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's nice to see a lot of footfalls back into the auditorium. Now the time is getting close to 2:25. Probably 2:30 should be a good time to begin the post-lunch session. I hope and wish I am audible outside the auditorium, also in the dining area and other areas. May I request you to kindly take a walk back into the auditorium so that we begin the post-lunch proceedings where we have a lot of entertainment. It's an infotainment session. Basically an information and entertainment, infotainment session. We have actor sharing moments. And we have Dr. Jagdish Chaturvedi, who is a stand-up comedian. Stand-up comedies nodirtiralla itteechege bala jana idare bal maja kodtare real life situations alli daily life alli ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಕಾಮಿಡಿ ಕಂಡೇ ಇರಲ್ಲ ಇವರು ಏನೇನೋ ಹುಡುಕಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಕಾಮಿಡಿಗಳನ್ನ ಅದರಲ್ಲೂ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಕಾಮಿಡಿಗಳಂತೂ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಸ್ತ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಓದೋವಾಗ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತೇ ಇರಲ್ಲ ನೆನಪೇ ಇರಲ್ಲ ಆಚೆ ಬಂದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಹೌದಾ ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಇತ್ತ ಮಜಾ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಹುಡುಕೋಂಗಾಗತ್ತೆ. These stand-up comedians are really a great set of people who can find comedy in every walk of life. And that's what is about comedy, not making fun of anybody, trying to find fun in their own life, in their own activities and activities around. So we have Dr. Jagdish Chaturvedi, who will be here for a stand-up comedy show. Web series screening will happen, trailer screening will happen, actor sharing moments are there. I don't know. Yeah, this is the right kind of mix of persons who would be watching Grey's Anatomy on the YouTube. Do many of you watch Grey's Anatomy on the web? Oh, great, sets. Only I saw one hand going up. I was expecting many more. There on the upstairs balcony. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Good one, na? Okay, not bad. So if you are in that kind of, if you're in that bracket of loving Grey's Anatomy for a YouTube view, then you can expect much more exciting episodes on this YouTube, which was launched a couple of hours ago. They have come up with a few episodes. They would like to come up with many more episodes, which are educative and almost real life-like, almost, though not exactly. But Grey's Anatomy episodes look so natural that as if it's happening. It's right there. Similarly, we also have episodes which are ready. We will screen the trailers for them. May I reach out to Shekhar Vijayan? Am I audible to you anywhere outside in the lunch area? Mr. Shekhar Vijayan? Yeah, any of you friends who know Mr. Shekhar Vijayan can request him to come into the auditorium. Dr. Sharan and Dr. Pratibha are around. Probably didn't have lunch yet. Nikhil, Ganpati sir, Sneha. Okay, calling, that's it. Ever reliable Sneha is there, so something will happen. Very famous actors came forward and they have acted in these episodes. And the NQ level and commitment, and they're able to connect to this as a real life situation. They are saying, the actors are saying, chalo abhi karte hain. You had only these many stories. Let's go forward and then make many more real life stories come alive. So, yeah, here I think dear Shekhar is coming up here. Come dear, what are you addressed as? Generally Shekhar or Vijayan? Shekhar. Come Shekhar. Here we have the another professional MC who will take you through the infotainment part. Mr. Shekhar Vijayan is, I'll read from the script. I don't know him personally, meeting him for the first time. So please excuse me on that. Entertainer, author, actor, motivational speaker. NLP kya hota hai, sir?
That's a neuro-linguistic programming.
Oh, neuro-linguistic programming.
All matters of the subconscious mind.
Straight away right into this. Okay. And leadership coach and CEO of Chevin's Entertainment. He regularly appears on primetime TV news channels like CNN, Republic TV, Times Now. Bahut kuch chhod diya na, sir. On matters of geopolitical importance, on leadership, politics, sports, environment, entertainment. Ye bahut kafi ho raha hai. It's becoming an overload.
So, but the most interesting part is...
Yeah, he is inspired by his dog, Sunshine. Yeah. So many dog lovers, see there? I'm also a dog lover. I have a adopted Radhe at home. The moment I'm back home, God, she pounces, and at least 2 minutes before investing on her, petting her, loving her, ಅವಳನ್ನ ಮುದ್ದು ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಒಳಗೆ ಹೋಗೋ ಹಾಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗೆ ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಅವಳು ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಅಂತ ಅವಳ ಲೆಕ್ಕ. ನನ್ ಮಾತಾಡಿಸದೆ ನೀವೇ ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಒಂದೇ ಸಮ ಗಲಾಟೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಳೆ. ಬಂದಿರೋರು ಒಂಚೂರು ಮುದ್ದು ಮಾಡಿ ಅವಳನ್ನ ಮಾತಾಡಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ they will go sit there with the folded hands like this, looking into their eyes, and she's happy. So you also have a beautiful dog, Sunshine, who he believes has the most inquisitive eyes in the world. Quite probably is. He strongly believes in emotional intelligence and storytelling being the skill sets of the 21st century. Ajji kalak hoitu ankondwe illa, he wants to revive it. So with this, I hand it over to Mr. Shekhar Vijayan to take us through the second part, the infotainment. Over to you, Shekhar.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Can we all clap for him, everybody? I think he's got a beautiful voice. Can we clap for Mr. Swaran? Come on, people, we can do much better than this. I want all of you to clap for the next 30 seconds, everybody. Let's clap for Radhe. Let's clap for Sunshine. Let's clap for Sir. Come on. All right. I'm not going to start until this audience, until this place fills up. So I want you to tell your friends, colleagues, enemies, frenemies, everybody to come in inside, because this is going to be a very interesting next couple of hours. So I want all of you to gather in, and then we start in the next few minutes. Can we get everybody in? Sir, aap baithiye jaake. All right, once again, I want everybody to join us. Everybody who's outside, everybody who's networking, everybody who's eating their food. Sumptuous lunch, I must say. And we've got a very interesting next couple of hours. We've got comedy, we've got fun, we've got entertainment, and we have the trailer, which is very intriguing. Now, before we do this, I want to share a small personal story with all of you. And I thought this is the right time, right moment, right occasion, while everybody comes in, that is. So a few days back, I had been to Sabrimala, and my mom also wanted to go with me to Sabrimala, and she was bit by a stray dog. She had to take an anti-rabies injection, and she was quite skeptical about making the journey right up to the top. Now, if people who have gone to Sabrimala know that it's not an easy climb to do, because it challenges you both physically, mentally, and spiritually. She made the trip with me. She went walking up, we came walking down, and we were standing in the queue for 5 hours when we were in Sabrimala. And I wanted to share this particular moment with you, because when you stand in the queue for 5 hours, all kinds of thoughts come in your head. And when you reach the temple, and you go through the 18 steps and meet God, we reached there at 10:45. The temple door closes at 11 o'clock. We reach just 10 minutes before the temple doors close. And as we get in, we hear the immortal voice, the legendary voice of Eshudas singing the Hari Varsnam. That's a lullaby for Lord Ayappa. And when he sings, all 10 lakh people in the temple were singing along. That moment when he sang and when everybody sang together, irrespective of caste, creed, religion, or sex, was so special. It makes you cry, it makes you laugh, you're overcome by emotions. And it's such a beautiful moment. And as I'm narrating the story to you, I've got goosebumps. So I can assure you that, I came in a bit early. I saw all of you enjoying the interaction on the stage, off stage. This moment right now is as special as that moment. So I want you to clap for yourselves once again, everybody. Come on. Let's keep that energy high. This is a very, very interesting next couple of hours. We talked about dogs. We talked about actors. We talked about performers. We're going to have a lot of fun. And I'm waiting for everybody to join in. Once you join in, then we do the trailer launch. And I want everybody to watch the trailer. So that's going to happen in the next few minutes. I want everybody to settle down quickly. I don't want to see any empty spaces in front of me. Hopefully my eyesight is good. Everybody settle in quickly. We're going to start in the next few minutes. We've got people from the acting fraternity. We've got wonderful doctors. We've got very interesting people from the media. We've got all the intellectual capital of Bangalore right here today at this very interesting auditorium. Let's also hear it for everybody who's doing work behind the scenes. Let's hear it for all the volunteers. Can we clap for all the volunteers here? Very young volunteers, young students who were digging into the curd rice. Let's clap for them once again. Let's hear it for Dr. Sharan and his wife, everybody, for making this possible. Let's hear it for all the actors here. Let's hear it for all the doctors here. I always believe we need to thank our doctors. We need to thank our police, our army, our navy, and our air force, because without them doing what they're doing, I would not be alive, nor would you be alive. So can we clap for them once again? Can we clap for all the doctors here? They are our supermen and superwomen in plain clothes. Can we clap for them? Come on. I want everybody to clap for them for the next 15 seconds. And also let's hear it for Mr. Subramania. He has a golden voice, I believe. If he's sitting or if he's having his lunch, can we clap for him? He's right there in the third row. Can we clap for him? Sir, please stand up. Let everybody see you. Can we clap for him? Can we clap for him, everybody? He's got a beautiful voice. And let's hear it for Radhe, his dog also, who's got the most naughtiest eyes, not the most inquisitive eyes. Inquisitive eyes is sunshine. We want all the seats to fill up, because only if we fill up, it looks good. So this trailer launch is going to be very interesting, which is going to happen in the next few seconds. I want everybody to join in. If you're outside networking, please come in for this very interesting trailer. I've shared this trailer with a lot of my friends from the media fraternity. People find it very intriguing. Some people have asked questions about who's the wife here. There are a lot of questions in the comment section in YouTube. And if I was you, I would go to the YouTube page of PRS Neurosciences and go click on that page and follow that for all the updates you'd want. So if you have a phone, please go to PRS Neurosciences and follow the page. We've also got Dr. Sharan here. Can we clap for Dr. Sharan, everybody? He's been leading this for the last 1 month. Come on, people, clap for him. Clap for him and his wonderful wife. Everybody. I think he had a good lunch. All right, so we're going to do this in a very interesting way. We're going to start in the next few seconds. The people backstage, I really want to abuse me as much as I can because they want more people to come in. So I want everybody to join in. We're going to give it another 30 seconds. In 30 seconds, we start. So I want all of you to join us in this moment of glory, to join us in this moment of happiness, to join us in this moment of fun, to join us in this moment of creativity. We're starting the next 30 seconds. Next 30 seconds, we start. It's almost like a rocket launch. All right. Do we close the door, Siddharth? Do we close the door? Okay, we're going to close the door. Siddharth says so. If you want to beat him up right now. Okay, we're going to start in the next 20 seconds. I'll do the countdown. Count it out with me. 20, 19, you're one step ahead. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. I feel like Muhammad Ali. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Clap, everybody. Come on. All right. So we're going to the launch now. The launch of the trailer. You have that? You ready? It's on.
You are never going to be a news.
And he challenged you to perform a surgery to treat someone who was practically untreatable. Since that day, I've been wanting to know what happened.
Thing is, your brain needs to be rebooted. Bro, helmet up. Hey, you are my business. So don't worry. Instead of scrubbing and putting the surgery, you want to make video. कैसा सर्जन बनेगा यार तू? जी देखते जाओ. ये वाली वीडियो आपकी तरक्की का कारण बनने वाली है. He works for our hospital, but he operates on our patients in another hospital. I want him suspended immediately, ma'am. Please take this strictest action.
We are here for the betterment of the patient. We are not here to feed the insecurities, stupid egos of certain doctors.
The patient was brought in by the police without any attender. Unknown was found bleeding on the road. It's definitely a case of hit and run, sir.
As a life-saving measure, I am signing the consent and taking full responsibility of the patient.
Doctors like Dr. Sharan falsely increase the disability percentage and take a handsome cut from the poor family. In fact, he should be tried for being a fraud.
You in my chamber now.
So please don't spoil my future for a misunderstanding.
So how about I give you a little challenge so that the surgery can be funded? to prove that your gimmicks work on real hardcore diseases.
I accept your challenge, sir.
You want to know about the case?
Of course I want to know. You know about it?
I know everything about it.
What was written on that paper?
But I do know that Dr. Sharma still has that paper.
I have to. You're getting my.
Neuro. That's what we should call it. Neurology.
अगर तू रहे या ना रहे, तेरी भविष्यवाणी को किसी न किसी सॉफ्टवेयर में एक दिन तो मैं कैद कर ही लूंगा.
Ladies and gentlemen, Beja and Fry. Can we clap for them? This is a character intro. I would like to invite the Jagdish to join us on stage. All the characters, everybody who's acted, please join us on stage. Mr. Rakesh Bedi. I want you to clap for them, everybody. Come on, loud. Everybody, actors who performed, who acted. Supraja. Shruti. Let the clapping not stop. Let the clapping not stop. Amit Mehra. Vasanti, Miki Makija, Sudharani ji, and the director. Can we clap for the director who made us act? Can you hear it for Abhinav, everybody? Let the clapping not stop. I want to see everybody clap. And the lawyer, Ishwar. My name is Shekhar. Can we clap for everybody here? You want to ask them some questions? Ask them, how's the Josh? 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 My hair has grown longer in the how's the Josh moment. Huh?
Okay. Let me ask you how the Josh, because I was in this film, Ori. How's the Josh?
You want to, Rakesh ji, do you want to tell us a bit about the cast, about the experience of working with this wonderful unit?
You want to start with me?
Yes, sir. So,
Okay.
because you're from Bombay.
ये क्या बात हुई है? Well, okay. Hi, friends. आज यहाँ पर आया तो चारों तरफ मुझे डॉक्टर ही डॉक्टर दिखाई दे रहे हैं और मैं खुद कंफ्यूज हो गया कि मैं एक्टर हूं या डॉक्टर हूं. यहाँ पर आने के बाद मुझे एक किस्सा याद आया कि एक आदमी था, वो एक गांव में गया जिसका नाम आनंदपुर था, यानी कि हैप्पी नगर समझिए, आनंदपुर था. तो वहां गया, उन्होंने कहा साहब इस जगह का नाम आनंदपुर क्यों है? बोले इसका नाम आनंदपुर इसलिए है क्योंकि यहाँ पर सब लोग बहुत खुश हैं, सब लोग खुशहाल हैं, कोई तकलीफ नहीं है, कोई बीमार नहीं पड़ता, और कोई यहाँ सालों बाद कोई बहुत परेशानी हो तो कोई एक आध मरता है, वरना कोई मरता भी नहीं है यहाँ पर. तो ऐसे बात चल रही थी, बगल में देखा कि मुर्दा जा रहा है, राम नाम सत्य है, राम नाम सत्य है. तुमने कहा ये क्या है? बोला साहब डॉक्टर था, भूखा मर गया. तो न्यूरोसर्जन की जहां तक बात हुई तो मुझे एक और बात याद आई कि एक बार एक डॉक्टर आदमी गया डॉक्टर के पास, बोला डॉक्टर साहब मेरे को भी एक न्यूरो प्रॉब्लम है. बोला क्या प्रॉब्लम है? बोला मुझे खाना खाने के बाद भूख नहीं लगती. तो डॉक्टर ने सोचा, बोला एक काम करो, तुम्हें 2 गोलियां देता हूं, एक रात को सोने के बाद खा लेना, एक सुबह उठने से पहले. तो ये तो मजाक की बातें थी, लेकिन मैं अब इस बात पे आता हूं जो हम यहाँ पर जिसके लिए आज जमा हुए हैं. I'm so very happy and so very thankful to Dr. Sharan and his team and the writer Jagdish and the director Abhinav, everybody. We had a fantastic time. और पहली बार मैंने डॉक्टर का रोल तो बहुत बार किया है फिल्मों में कई फिल्मों में किया है लेकिन दिस काइंड ऑफ रोल विच इज एब्सोल्युटली दिस काइंड ऑफ पार्ट विच इज एब्सोल्युटली टू द पॉइंट all the jargons, the language had to be absolutely, apt and as per the script, because we could not go much, away from the main plot, from the main story. And so it was really little difficult for actors, but then जैसा हमारा काम है याद करके डिलीवर कर देते हैं, बाद में सब भूल जाते हैं, सब जो हमारा वो न्यूरो जो है वो साफ हो जाता है एकदम दिमाग. लेकिन जब तक चलता है तब तक उसको सबने बहुत ही, मैं अपनी बात नहीं कर रहा, ऑल द एक्टर्स जो मैंने देखा अभी और पहले भी देखा जो मैंने इसका ट्रेलर, मुझे लगा कि सब एक्टर्स ने बहुत जी जान लगाकर इसमें मेहनत की है. और ये एक लेकिन इसके पहले मैं एक बात कहना चाहता हूं कि बीइंग एक्टर्स वी आर ऑल वेरी इमोशनल. मुझे याद है कि जब पहला दिन मेरा यहाँ पर था बेंगलोर में, फर्स्ट डे माई इन बेंगलोर, डॉक्टर शरण टुक मी टू हिज हॉस्पिटल वेयर ही डज ऑल काइंड ऑफ ट्रीटमेंट फॉर ऑल द पेशेंट्स एंड ही ट्राइज टू मिनिमाइज द कॉस्ट, ट्राइज टू कीप इट एज इकोनॉमिकल एज पॉसिबल. तो उनका एफर्ट देखकर मैंने उस दिन छुपा लिया, लेकिन मेरी आंखें गीली हो गई थी. तो ये डॉक्टर शरण का एक विजन है, उनकी वाइफ का एक विजन है प्रतिभा जी का, जिसको हम लोग फॉरवर्ड लेके जा रहे हैं. एंड आई होप दैट दिस इज a big vision they have, and I hope that our shoulders are strong enough to carry it forward. And so I wish all the best to everybody in the team.
Thank you, sir. Can we clap for him, everybody? Come on, people, we can do much better than this. I want to say everybody clap. That is so heartfelt. Now from Rakesh ji to the director who made all of us act. And I must say he's a very patient man. I'll also let you into a little secret. He loves running. And that's how he keeps his sanity intact. I would love to know from you, Director Sahab. Can we clap for the director? Directors make us look good. Go to the mic. Tell us about your experience with this dynamic unit.
First of all, thank you so much to Dr. Sharan, Dr. Pratibha, Dr. Jagdish, that we were able to be a part of Dr. Sharan's vision. The script was challenging because, jaisa sir ne bola, the terms that we have in a script, we could not have diverted a lot in terms of fictional script, but all the actors, all the people behind the camera, the team, we did a good job. Yeah. Having said that, my team and I, it's a team effort, it's a complete team effort, and we are very proud that we are able to associate with Dr. Sharan's and Dr. Pratibha's vision through our web series. Yeah, thank you.
He's a man of few words. Huh? He can make us act technically that. Can we clap for him, everybody? All right. I also want to ask the superior sex. Let's hear it for all the women out here. Can we clap for the women? Shruti, you want to share your experience?
Very good afternoon to everyone present here. And thank you so much for handing over the mic to me. I play a very small role in this series, but I'm so proud that I landed this role and, I could play and understand the vision that Dr. Sharan and Dr. Pratibha have. I have been in constant touch after that. And whenever I come to know, I'm a yoga instructor myself. A lot of people have approached me with problems, and the first names on my mind is Dr. Sharan and Dr. Pratibha. I always ask them to consult you and, then take an opinion from you and move forward. So that is what this series has done to me. And of course, Abhinav has made us act really well. You all have made us look so good on screen. I didn't expect, I'm a dukhyari aurat in this. So however good I can look, I have looked. And I hope you guys really watch this series and promote this. Please suggest this to your friends and everybody and make Bheja and Fry a grand success. Thank you.
Thanks, Shruti. Shruti, can you pass on the mic to Amit? He's he's the person I hate the most in the courtroom, but he's got
Yeah,
his own
I am playing
nice
the
demeanor.
lawyer opposite him. So, yeah. First, let me thank Dr. Sharan and Dr. Pratibha, and small or big role doesn't matter. One thing. Second, as Rakeshji said, we all are very emotional people. The actors are emotional people, and we connect to the script very fast. So when I was playing the role of lawyer of the victim, I could feel the pain what the victim would have gone, his family or her family would have gone. So kudos to Dr. Sharan and Dr. Pratibha. They are doing a great job. Of course, Dr. Jagdish. And I hope Bheja Fry comes out really well. Please, Bheja Unfry. Bheja Unfry. I'm so sorry.
So you're
Bheja
making us
Fry
think about
comes out.
eggs now.
Thank you so much. Thanks.
Amitji, before you give the mic to everybody, what I want to do is give on the mic, tell us one word for Bheja and Fry. One word which describes Bheja and Fry, and then give it on to the rest of the people. One word. Your time starts now.
Emotional.
Ma'am.
Experiment. Revelation. Important.
Reality. Troubles. Best thing in the world. Entertaining.
Life.
I think it's a great initiative. So
It's logical.
And I think it's very dynamic. Can we get everybody to stand up? All of you can stand up. And let's do a bow for the crowd. Can you all, at the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's just go. Thank you so much, everybody. It's been a pleasure for you to listen to us. Thank you so much, the cast and the crew. Thank you. Can we clap for them once again? Can we clap for them, everybody? While they go off stage, that is. The problem with performers is nobody likes to go off stage. It's a bad habit. All right. From the cast and crew, we've got a very interesting book launch with a gentleman whose name is Abhishek. So can we clap for Abhishek right now? He's coming up on stage. So people, the number one fear in the world is not the fear of dying. The number one fear in the world is the fear of talking on stage. And I think Abhishek has already conquered that by writing a book. Abhishek has written a book. He's also working for PRS. He's an occupational therapist. And he's written about a book which says, let's go to trouble, 10 troubles that can take you to your success. And I want Abhishek to talk about it. Abhishek, you had your lunch today? Yeah, good. Don't call me sir. My name is Shekhar. Make me sound very old already. Okay. Can we clap for Abhishek, everybody? And I would like to call on Sharan, sir, everybody. Mr. Sharan, Dr. Sharan, please. The Sagittarian, Dr. Sharan, can we join him? Can we get him on stage? Can we clap for him, everybody? Abhishek, when is your birthday? 1st July. You're a number 1. I have a good memory, sir. Ma'am, please join us, ma'am. Come, join them. Come. Can we clap for him? He's written a book, everybody. Can clap for him? Abhishek is right here with us. Abhishek, do you want to just give everybody a flavor of what the book is? We've spoken about trailer. एक trailer भी दे दो अपने book का ना कि क्या है book? What's in it for everybody?
So, good afternoon, one and all. Myself Abhishek. So today I'm really very happy, not only because for my book is launching here, but because of this event, Punarpraapti, finally it's happening today. Because this was the dream of Dr. Sharan and Dr. Pratibha. So I was really very happy for them also. So I would like to thank Dr. Saran, Dr. Pratibha and whole PRS team for giving me the opportunity to launch my book in this platform. I would like to thank my coach, my inspiration, Mr. Jatin Gupta, who had inspired me and motivated me to write this book. Because before I was a fiction writer, I used to write, adventure, fantasy, horror, psychological thriller, like that kind of books. But this is the first time I am writing a non-fiction book that is a self-help book. He actually motivated me and he made me realize why should I write a self-help book, because people read all those story books when they need entertainment, but people read all these self-help books when they need help. So I cannot reach each and everyone by person. So I thought I'll put my experiences or my ideas into one place so that everyone can access to that. So that is the story behind starting writing this self-help book. So this is all about like self-transformation, how one person has to transform themselves.
Don't tell them the full story, yeah? Let them buy the book.
So, so this is all about like self-transformation, like how you have to transform yourself from a caterpillar to a butterfly. So you need to put some efforts and you have to allow yourself some time, then only it can happen. So rest of the things you can read books and then you'll get to know. So thank you everyone for listening to me. Thank you so much.
If not for anything, at least buy it for his smile. He's got a wonderful smile. And I thought he's scared of talking. He though spoke at least a paragraph. Can we clap for him, everybody? And let's hear it for his wonderful book. Abhishek, where's your book? Where's your book? Yeah. You want to show them your book? Thank you. Thanks, Abhishek. Thank you. All right, now the most interesting part of the evening. Any idea what it's going to be? Yeah, stand-up comedy. Yeah. So for stand-up comedy, we've got a very interesting man who's also an indie surgeon. We're talking about Jagdish Chaturvedi. Can you clap for Jagdish Chaturvedi, everybody? He's dynamic, he's versatile, he's multifaceted, and he's very deadpan. And he's going to join us on stage as we talk. Jagdish is right here. Can we clap for him? Come on, people. Making people laugh is serious business. And he's just proving it. Can we clap for him, everybody? He's also an Aryan. Thank you. All right, guys, big round of applause for Shekhar, guys. Come on, it's not easy being this. Okay, post-lunch, are you guys ready for some stand-up comedy? Okay, see, those lifting hands, that's called a seminar. That is also comedy. But there you are the joke. See, the people who know it are clapping. All right, so for those who have not attended stand-up comedy before, this is a very interactive, thing, So if you like the jokes, please laugh loudly so I can hear it. Clap, cheer. And if you don't like the jokes, it's all right. We will go and have some alcohol outside later on. And the higher spirits will call us. All right. But we need some more energy. So are you guys ready for some stand-up comedy? Give me one loud cheer, guys. All right, great, wonderful. Guys, thank you. Okay. Thank you, guys. My name is Dr. Jagdish Chaturvedi. I'm an ENT surgeon and a sinus specialist. Those with allergy, give me an achhi. See, who says ENT has no future? Look at this. So much scope in ENT. Thank God I wasn't a gastroenterologist. Post lunch, that will take some more time to spread. Yeah, I know that joke stings. Don't even think about gynecology right now, guys. All right, that's nice. Now I can see everyone. Great. Guys, okay, don't get me wrong. I'm not being desperate for patients. Actually, there's one thing that I've been blessed with is abundance of patients, a lot of patients. Like, if you come to my OPD any point of time, you'll see a lot of patients always coming to see me. But the problem is, patients are not coming to me for my, ENT surgical skills. Or my, training skills. No, patients come to me for a totally different reason. You know what that reason is? My name, Dr. Jagdish Chaturvedi. Paidaishi Budau naam hai ye. It's a very old name, right? Jagdish Chaturvedi sounds so old.
No, it like if you close your eyes and picture someone called Dr. Jagdish Chaturvedi, आपको साक्षात LK Advani दिखेंगे, you know. Manik Chand Leto. You know, it's like that, right? It's a very old name. The name reeks of seniority, right? Like even when I was born, the nurse who was assisting my delivery, she was also confused. Lale, such a cute baby. What's his name? Jagdish Chaturvedi. Good afternoon, sir. Yes, sir. रोके रहे चाय लाओ सर के लिए. You know, sir बुलाते हैं. My parents को ये नहीं बोला आपके घर लड़का हुआ है, आपके घर सर हुआ है. That's a seniority. It reeks of seniority, right? Like it's not a name that goes with such a young, hot-looking guy, right? ये jokes हैं. This is comedy. In comedy, man, I can look good. Don't take whatever I say here seriously. It's just jokes. But you know, the thing is, patients are very innocent, right? Okay, how many of you medicos here, doctors, give me a cheer, healthcare professionals? Yes, see, abhi bhi haath uthate. See, do you see how our education system is? Okay, patients here, give me a cheer. Yeah, dekho. See this? No, but you know, patients very innocent. They think, you know, if it's a senior doctor, it means more experience. You know, dekte diagnosis. You know? You give 1,000, 2,000 consultation fees also chipta nahi hai. Like, theek hai, hum de denge. And they go, you know, Dr. Jagdish Chaturvedi, 2,000 rupees jayenge, ilaj hoga immediate. They come into my OPD chamber and they look at my baby face and they're like, Dr. Jagdish Chaturvedi, kidhar? I am Dr. Jagdish. Sister, वो डॉक्टर जगदीश के रूम में वरुण गांधी क्या कर रहा है? या मोटा इमरान हाशमी क्या कर रहा है? या साइड व्यू हिमेश रेशमिया क्या कर रहा है? Somewhat Rohit Sharma. Yeah. I know it's a popular face, but not mine. Okay, you guys look like a good mix. I see all kinds of age group, all kind of backgrounds. Okay, all the people under the age of 30, Garam Khoon, give me one loud cheer. See, that is the sound of denial. They have no clue what's going to happen to them later on. See, I'll tell you, okay, all the senior people over the age of 30, you know, well-to-do, give me a loud cheer. See, this is the sound of money. Ye paisa hai. Right? EMI, वगैरह कुछ नहीं. Okay, all married people in the house, give me a cheer. That is the sound of pain. Dard ka आवाज है. Parents in the house, तो आवाज ही नहीं निकलेगा. You know, it's because I'm 38 years old. I'm married. I have 2 kids. For me, pain everywhere. But you know, I never thought it's such a tender age. 38 is a very young age. It's not a very old age, right? 38 years old. I never thought I'll experience something called as a generation gap. You know, I am experiencing a generation gap at 38. I thought when I'm 60, 70, मैं खड़ूस बनेगा. You know, I'll get upset with everybody. But 38, I cannot connect to the youngsters. The way they speak, the language, the tone, the meanings. Have you heard these guys? Oh, they were doing, no? You see the way these guys talk, bro, what's up, bro? Bro, yo, bro, what, bro, you know, moving in all kinds of ways. Somebody behind me, I'm like, who is it, bro? Eyebrow. I'm like, what happened to your eyebrow? Illa macha, eyebrow, nan, bro. It's a gender agnostic word now. Boy calling bro. Girl calling bro. Husband, wife calling bro. Bro. One guy was standing with him. I'm like, somebody else is. I'm like, who is it? Bro. More bro. More bro in one sentence makes full sense. Bro. Just make a Sunil Shetty voice, bro. You know, that's becoming the language. They call it bro code. It's like that, right? And encouragement is a very different level, very scary encouragement. See, I grew up in the 80s, okay? If I used to do, you know, any, stage show or something, people from my age group are very elegant in encouragement. Jagdish, do a good job, huh? Good job. At the most, you know, break a leg, you know, come out with flying colors. You know, it's encouraging, right? I did a show for some college kids, you know, medical college kids 2 weeks back. Before going on stage, these 20-year-olds, pro guys, wanted to encourage me. Before I went on stage, and you know how they encourage? I'm going on stage, they bro, kill it, bro, destroy it, bro, far de, bro, cheer de, bro. Karna kya mujhe? But dar jata ho yaar. This is encouragement. Like I get scared of such things, you know. So one day I did a surgery, and I just see, I don't want to feel this old. I want to feel young. I want to also use the same lingo, right? I want to feel happy. So one day I did a surgery. My boss asked Jagdish, how was the case? I said, bro, killed it, bro. Destroyed it, bro. Far diya, bro. Cheer diya. Yeah, he wanted to kill and destroy me after that. See, we can't be this cool in the medical field, right? Medical field is a very serious field, right? We can't be this cool. Like I can't be doing surgery. The relative is waiting outside. Hamare bhauji pe surgery kya kaise gaya? Khalas. Khatam kar diya. Bhasm rak. I can't do that, right? Nam chikkappa mele surgery marsa. Engaito kittak bittidini. Volak bittidini size bittidini.
Yeah, if I do that, patients will beat me. That's why I'm doing comedy for security reasons. Uh, Here also, Will Smith incident happens. Yeah, yeah, guys. But okay, coming to a point, see, don't you think we guys, are becoming a little more angry nowadays? Don't you think? Post-COVID, especially, I think this is some sort of a COVID complication. We're becoming a little more angry, little more, we're opinionated. Sabka opinion pehle nahi tha, ab aa raha hai. Any topic you take becomes a debate. You take any topic, अंदर का अर्नब जाग जाता है. एक है सबके अंदर, पता नहीं था. दिमाग का कंगना हो जाता है. हो जाता है. You take any, I don't know what you're saying. No, you take your words back. Like, how to take words back? I already said it. Take your words back. How can you say this? This is not correct. This is not wrong. It's like this, right? And earlier people, when they used to get angry, they had very good anger management skills. They used to do breathing, count to 10. Nowadays, the most trending thing to disperse your anger is go beat up doctors. Yeah, I'm not kidding. It's like pub hopping jate hai na. Like, chal doctor pel ke aate yaar, chal. See kya mast hospital hai, nice glass and all, isko tod ke aate hain. News mein bhi aa jayenge. It's like that. And a lot of us frontline workers, we got parents jo chup hain. Frontline, so many frontline doctors and people, frontline health workers got assaulted during COVID time, right? And my parents thought, that I should be more careful when I go to the hospital because meri ye harkatein bhi hain. So they're like, tu to pitega hi pitega. But I'm in a corporate hospital. Like, yaar, security वगैरह होता है. Nothing's gonna happen to me over here. And I live in Bangalore. So what is Bangalore famous for? Most people think it's traffic, and traffic is to a lot extent makes me late to my OPD sometimes, right? And that's one of the most common reasons for patient getting angry. One day I got a little late to my OPD and patients were like, "Where is Dr. Jagdish? Why is not come? Give my money back, refund." I was standing behind only. And I was very scared. I didn't know what to do. I thought of something. I removed my steth, removed my apron. I'm like, "Where is Dr. Jagdish? Kidhar hai wo? Why is not come? Mera bhi refund karo." Good idea. Because empathy, Later on also, if they realize, they'll be like, "Papa, he was searching for himself. What to beat him?" It's like that, right? But one day things got a little more, serious. That there was a senior doctor, in my own hospital. He got assaulted, and I got really scared and terrified because the people who beat him up were looking for Dr. Jagdish Chaturvedi. Yeah, they went in front of me only. They're like, "ये नहीं होगा यार, इसकी देखो कितना young है." वो जो अंकल टॉयलेट की तरफ जा रहे हैं ना, वो है डॉक्टर जगदीश. That's the thing, right? It's tough, right? So I was thinking, what can you do if I get into this situation? We get into these situations not only as doctor patients, but generally as human beings nowadays. We are, very anger fights can happen anywhere. So I thought, see, what do doctors do when we get angry or when we want to find an answer for anything? Is we go and look at research, right? Like there's this platform called PubMed, where you go to the pub and write medical research. Because the conclusion of all articles is more research is needed, which means more pub. See, all these people see the publication, So I went on PubMed and I found this very interesting article on anger, right? And we're all neurosurgeons here, but any neurologists here in the house? No neurologists, Nimans? Oh, this is there. It was an interesting thesis topic you can give to someone. I found an article that says that when you are angry and you suddenly confuse them, anger goes away. Brain cannot process anger and confusion simultaneously. So we should do some research on, oh, sir, went away. I'm confused. Okay. A brain cannot process anger and confusion simultaneously. You can get angry because why you got confused in the past. But simultaneously, it doesn't happen. I'm like, this is great research. I should put it to use because we always use. Our medicines are based on research. Our defense skills should also be based on research. So one day it happened, a situation, 4 or 5 patients, their relatives, they got angry because some complication happened with the surgery. They came inside my OPD chamber. One guy got so angry, he was about to pick up the chair and beat me. And he was coming like this. And I'm like, "Abey, Deepak, tu? Deepak? Me? You're Deepak? No, kaun Deepak? Do I know you?" Anger went away. Confusion set in, right? Because you may be right, because 1 in 3 Indians is a Deepak. Yeah. How many Deepaks over here? पूछ गए. Deepak बहुत पुराना नाम है ना, घर का चिराग. I knew 5 Deepaks, only 2 are left. No, 3 became Deepikas. आजकल वो भी होता है. Yeah. Yeah, it could happen, right? These things. But also anger is very, and I always think, why are we so angry, right? And I came up with 4 reasons why we're angry. One is, our upbringing, our schooling and all of that. How many of you went to school? Give me a cheer. Some of you went. Very good. Lag raha tha mujhe. All right, nice. Okay, how many of you were backbenchers? Backbenchers, give me a cheer. Look at that. You're the backbenchers. I was a backbencher. I was actually president of the Backbenchers Association in 6th standard. For Jayanagar, there's actually a thing, there's an election and all of that from 6th standard onwards, who is the most troublesome guy in the class, and I personally feel backbenchers are superior human beings, because we have better hearing, better vision, better core strength because you're kneeling down outside, better coping skills because you've almost faced everything in life. Rejection is like a piece of cake. You see? It's like that, right? Yeah, they're backbenchers. And backbenchers, if you're a backbencher, you will hone talent. Like you must be thinking why only some people are talented, but most backbenchers will be talented because you have to come up with creative ways to disrupt a class. You don't know the kind of talent I have developed by being a backbencher because I have to set a role model for everybody else who wants to be future president, right? I learned all kinds of voices. Like if teachers teaching in the class, I'm like, teachers like, yara pai, who's that? I'm like, murga banaya to murga jaisa awaaz niklega na, right? Teachers teaching, suddenly teacher turns around, I'm like, talent. Teachers teaching something is teaching like, hey, who did that nonsense fellow? Who did what you ate in Kim? Curd rice, huh? Give to me outside the class, I say. Nonsense. It's a constant entertainment by that class. Teachers teaching. I'm going on making some sound. Hey, who's talking behind my back? Nonsense fellow. Who's talking behind my back? And I would get him and say, madam, we are not talking behind your back. We are talking in front of your back. Because the back is in front of us. I don't know how this concept came, behind my back. No. I got up and said, madam, you should say, I don't like people talking in front of my back or behind my front. Technically, right? And she was the English teacher. So she gave me a compliment. She said, outstanding. And since then, I was an outstanding student as a backbencher. But no offense to teachers, but teachers are, vicious characters. They don't forget. Just in terms of memory, वो नागिन जैसा memory रहता है. इसने डसा था. They all got together, the teachers here only in school in Jayanagar, okay? They got together and they're like, this child sounds like a professor disturbing the class. He's become a nuisance. How do we make him quiet in the class? One teacher said, let us embarrass this child publicly. Annual day function is coming. Thousands of parents and teachers, all students will be there. Give him the mic, make him the MC of the annual day function. He talks on stage in front of thousands of people. He'll think 10 times before talking in the class. You know what an MC is, right? It's not what you think. It's like masters of ceremony. Somebody who's inviting the chief guest, all of those people, the one who hosts the whole place, right? Like what Shekhar is doing. So I have never spoken to anyone on stage, only used to be a backbencher, but gave me a mic in front of thousands of people. And an IAS officer and his wife were invited as chief guests, okay? And I was an outstanding student in English. But you guys look quite educated over here to help me. Guys, what is the female of lion? Lioness. Good. Some of you know that. Very good. What is the female of tiger? Tigress. Good. More of you know that. Okay. What is the female of Mr.? Hey, who did over there? Who became Nagar? How? Mistress, I heard from there. Yeah. See, I was in 6th standard. I can make that mistake. But for people who don't know the meaning of the word mistress, in some connotations, it means pati patni or wo ka wo. And I didn't know that. I'm 6th standard. I'm using the same logic. I'm supposed to invite the chief guest. So I'm like lion, lioness, tiger, tigress. Gives me great pleasure to announce on stage a very important chief guest, Mr. Rangegoda and his mistress Raj Lakshmi. In front of 1,000 people, people giving me the awkward looks, they're like, MC Gali there, like what is happening over here? And I'm not understanding why they're not clapping, why there's suddenly some cold vibes, I'm like, and I didn't stop like, yes, mistress, what do you want, mistress? Paniche, mistress, what do you want? I'm not understanding anything. People are getting angry, upset. There was an elderly lady below the stage shouting at the top of her voice and scolding me. She was the headmistress. I'm like, you are the head of mistresses. I'm giving you the same respect I give her. Like, why are you getting angry? And this one thing as a backbencher you learn is, kuch samajh mein nahi aata, to bolo sorry ma'am, nahi karega. I'm just sorry, sir. And somehow I managed the rest of the event nicely. And they were like, yeah, he has some talent, he's doing good in emceeing. Maybe we didn't give him a good chance and good start. So next annual day function, they made me the MC again with the same chief guest. And that day I realized that last year I was actually correct. Yeah. Because Mr. Rangegoda never came back with Raj Lakshmi after that. Yeah. Came back with Vijay Lakshmi, This is Vijay, that kind of yeah, it's tough, right? These kind of things. And so I'm basically, I'm known for making these kind of mistakes and errors, like for somebody like me, who makes so many mistakes. Can you guess when I was doing my internship, what was my first posting that I got? Obstetrics and gynecology. Acha, sun liya kya? Nahi bolu. Okay, so I did my internship in this place called Tumkur, okay, Siddhartha Medical College. Anybody from Tumkur here? Oh, namaskara, sir. Great, nice to meet you. So I was in Siddhartha Medical College. I was doing my internship in the district hospital in Tumkuru. And for someone who makes so many mistakes, my first posting was obstetrics and gynecology. And it was 1st of May and literally a labor day for me. Because, and you're supposed to deliver babies and all over there, right? And there was a nurse who was supposed to assist me. Her name was Narsamma. And there was a lady who was supposed to, who was pregnant. Her name was Garbhamma. And I'm there like an intern. I studied everything and I came over here, right? And as the contractions are happening, I'm contraction. Suddenly Narsama goes, I'm like, what is this mukkama? Crowning is happening. I'm focusing over here. And again, I'm like, because a contraction is happening, Narsama goes, mukkama. I'm like, I should treat her. I should treat you. I'm focusing over here. After that, Garbhamma does mukkama. Whole body is doing mukkama. I'm like, what is happening? I'm like, Mukkamma elitara, karita idare nimge. They're calling you over here. Narsama is like, doctor, you're so cute, doctor. Mukkamma in Kannada means push. It's like, oh, Pushpamma. Pushpamma. Yeah. Pushpamma's husband was looking for me after that. His name was Gundappa. So nowadays, from becoming doctor to patient doesn't take too long. Yeah. But the other reason I think, why we're angry, I'll tell you, is, these phones, we have these phones, the smartphones that we have. These are full of apps. Apps are one of the reasons why we're getting angry nowadays. Takes away the emotion. We become a data point, Everything you think, there's an app for everything. Anything you can think of, there is an app for it. One day I was thinking, what is there an app not for? And I found an app for that. It's called Apne Aap Dhoond Lo. Google Store पे 3.5 star rating uska. And these apps, they change your perspective to things. I'll give you a good example. Okay, how many of you love traveling in train? Train travelers, give me a cheer. Yeah. See, I love traveling in train, especially when you go from one state to the other. Such a nostalgic moment. You go in the train, you stop in a railway station, and there's this guy passionately selling idli, vada, dosa, sambar, right? Such a nice environment. No, chahiye, garam, chahiye. Idli, vada, dosa, sambar, bread omelette, pani badlai. He was my first motivational speaker. Look at the passion of selling, voice modulation, expressions, food order, like this one package, right? Immediately you want to say, aya. It's like this, right? And it's such a tried and tested way to sell things. I don't know why we don't use this approach in healthcare. It's a very nice way to sell like this, We have such a boring methodology to sell things. You can sell things like this. Vaccine, lele, vaccine. Covishield, COVID, Covaxin, Covax. ICU. Ventilator. Patient को भी लगता है क्या इधर? भैया कितने का दिया? Immediately भैया कितने का दिया? You get into that mode, But the problem is इसमें इज्जत नहीं है, Like I'm saying, I can't tell my father, Papa मुझे ये बनना है. Because I know in the next 2 minutes he'll be like, I. Student don't लेके तेरा school का पढ़ाई दे रहा हूँ. It's not like that. But today the same thing is being done in the app world as a unicorn in the most proudest way by Swiggy and Zomato. Tarkare, sabji lele, Big Basket, Grofers. Daskatis, book my show. मैं पागल हो गया हूँ TikTok, Reels. नहीं, kill me now, PUBG. आपके घर में कौन मरा? आरोग्य सेतु app. It's like that, right? Yeah, like when have you gone to anybody's house and neighbors, auntie ji, आपके घर में कौन टपक गया आज? It's a very insensitive thing to say, right? But you look at the app, you're like, hey, 5 people died in a society. Ulta chalo. All of that, right? You know, unke pados wali auntie ke yahan 2 log chipak gaye. You know, it's all like that. We become data points, just one red dot. And that's taking away the emotions actually. You know, this humanness has gone away. And not only your data, your data is sold. From the last 3 months, guys, I get up every day morning from an unknown number. There's a girl on the other side. Sir, very good morning, sir. Shobha calling from personal loan department. Do you want a loan? I'm like, Shobha, I want to be alone. I don't want a loan right now, you know. Every morning, sir, very good morning, sir. Shobha from personal. Okay, I'm coming up with all sorts of ways to stop this guy. I came up with one technique. Okay, this works. It's very effective, but you know, can't do it every time. Like, you know, if I get a call like this, no, unknown number. Sir, very good morning, sir. Shobha from personal department. I'm like, Raju, paisa. 10 Rajus, the phone is cut. If they don't cut, I call them for hearing screening. Patient generation, lead generation. No, dual effect, right? But I can't do that in front of patients, right? You know, it's very, not a nice way to do it. Like patient is sitting in front of me. I get a call from an unknown number. I'm like, 1 nimsha. Hey, patient, hello, you know. You can't do that, right? So I came up with a quieter way to do that. Quieter way is, you know, when a call comes, I pick the call, disconnect it, pick the call, disconnect it, unka paisa katta hai. But nowadays they call from toll-free numbers. But you must be thinking, yeah, Jagdish, why do you pick these calls? There's a true caller there to help us. He says, fraud, cut jayega, never pick, do not pick. Don't even think about it. But you know, sometimes I pick these calls because then I get shows like these from those calls. Sometimes there are patients, but sometimes, guys, it makes for very interesting conversations. Like I'll tell you, interesting situations. 2 months back, in the middle of the afternoon, the day, 1 o'clock, I get a call from an unknown number, right? And the moment I pick up the call, there's a girl on the other side, and this is how she greets me. Hello? You want to talk to Dr. Jagdish? Tum. Like, who are you? Tell me who you are. Like, Pehle batao, khana khaya. I'm like, thank you for your concern. I just had pani piya. I'm like, haan piya. Pyas buji. I'm like, hello, who's this? If you're a friend of mine pulling a prank, no, I swear it, you know. I got very angry. Tell me who you are right away. She's like, you want to know who I am? I'm like, yes. Are you alone? I'm like, yes. Is anyone around you? I'm like, no. Shall I tell you? Yeah, tell me. Sir, very good morning, sir. Shobha calling from personal loan department. अभी 2 दिन पहले तो बात हुई थी. I'm like, शोभा तू तो क्लू देने वाली थी. सर ये सब आपको शोभा नहीं देती. बुढ़ा हो कहीं के. It's tough, guys. That's why, you know, we get all confused. And the next reason why we get so angry is because of the entity called friends. You know, how many of you have friends here? Give me a cheer. Did you notice this thing? Only these youngsters, few of them, they have friends. Did you notice mass majority don't believe in the concept of friendship? They have realized there's nothing called friendship. They're all Nagar Astin ka saab. If you have a true friend, lucky for you. But most people dase hue hain, sitting quietly, right? Friends have the knack of giving terrible advice, but sounds intelligent. Like my own friend, childhood friend. You see, they're already happening there. My own childhood friend, you know, he tells me, you know, Jagdish, yeah, jokes are not connected to youngsters. You say some young jokes. I'm like, what are young jokes? Say the jokes that youngsters do, yeah. What they are, all these apps and all of that. No, they're on these dating platforms. Go on these dating platforms. Go on Tinder. Go on Bumble. I'm like, boss, I'm married. I have 2 kids. If I go on Tinder, I will actually need Tinder. And for those pretending not to know what Tinder is, it's a dating platform where you see, you know, profiles of, you know, the opposite sex. You can be a leftist or a rightist. If your views match, you match, right? So like, okay, maybe my friend is telling me something valid. Maybe I am not connecting to the youngsters because I'm not talking things that they do. So I went on Tinder, created a profile. Within 5 minutes, I get a match. Joke hai. People are thinking, hame to nahi hua. It's a joke, right? Girl is like, what's a doctor doing on Tinder? I'm like, my doctor se pehle insaan hai. Like, I can explore life like everyone else. No, what kind of doctor are you? I said ENT. Oh, ear, nose, throat, my favorite. You know, when I take bath, my ear gets blocked. Like, you know, what happens is wax is there and water goes inside. The wax swells up and it blocks the ear. So take Solivax ear drop, 3 drops in the morning, 3 drops in the night for 7 days. And come back in the OPD after 1 week for syringing. Unmatched. 2,000 rupee consultation gone. You know, that's why I don't trust these guys, these friends, you know. You know the saying, friend in need is a friend indeed. Yeah, yes, sir. See, all your parents will tell you, friend in need is a friend indeed, have friends, you know. You know that's an incomplete saying? Yeah, there's one more line that comes after that. Right? This is an important line that comes after. Today on this auspicious day, I'll tell you the full saying of that line, you know. A friend in need is a friend indeed, but you are in that need because of that friend's deed. That is the actual saying of friend in need is a friend in need. I'm like, Mera 2,000 rupees nikal. He's like, Main 4,000 rupees dega. I'm like, hey, how? There is one more app where patients and doctors connect. They're like these, where you can get patients and a doctor can connect on an app like Library, Track2, M5, all of these apps are there. If you go there, the company gives you 4,000 rupees, the first patient books with you. I was like, okay, this is great. Mera paisa nikal aayega. I went on one of these apps. There was a patient called Shweta, and she writes to me, doctor, I have an appointment with you at 7 o'clock. Can you postpone it to 7:30? I'm like, sure, Shweta, you're my only patient for the last 1 week. And, you know, we live in Bangalore. So if I have to come to 7:30, then I will leave home accordingly at 1 o'clock. Yeah, like that only. She got really happy and impressed with my answer. In the chat window, she gives me 3 kiss emojis. 2 face with that heart wala smiley. 4 hug emojis. Like emoji after emoji. I'm like, what did I write to her? And then I realized my over smartphone auto-corrected Shweta to sweetheart. Consultation में dating हो रहा है. Dating में consultation हो रहा है. दिमाग का दही नहीं होगा तो क्या होगा? You know, it's tough, right? And the last reason of why we get angry is what is Bangalore famous for is traffic. I was born in Bangalore, raised in traffic. Yeah. My mother tongue is pa. You know. So like a good Indian citizen on the road, I'm driving on the road, you know. And see, the thing is, you know, Bangalore is famous for many good things. Bangalore is famous for its weather. Bangalore is famous for, you know, the garden city, the food, the, you know, IT industry and all of that. But most people have miss this thing, understanding that Bangalore is famous for traffic. So they come from all over the country, come to Bangalore to see what is so special about this traffic, right? And your Ola Uber guys also, they act like guides, you know. Sir, I'm going to show you very good traffic. Marathali Bridge. We'll spend 2 days here and I'll take you to the Mecca of traffic called Silicboard. There we'll spend 3 days, you can shave over there. Don't worry, if you don't have foam, I'll take you to Belandur Lake. It produces foam. And aftershave also sets itself on fire, you know. And that's why, so I'm driving like a good, you know, good citizen. I'm going properly, right? And these youngsters came in a car right from the right side, came in front and just immediately stopped and I hit them from behind. You know, and normally I don't like to fight. But, you know, when you have this road traffic accident, people appear. Viral reel macha. Hey, bro, come, bro. Accident, bro. All bros come around, right? And even if you don't want to fight, you have performance pressure. You know, I call this broformance pressure. Because all of these people appear. But, you know, fighting, I see road traffic accident fight, I find is a very interesting thing. Because, see, generally when we fight in our workplaces, we are very mature and professional in our fights, you know. If you're upset with someone, you'll say, I didn't expect this from you. So disappointing. Send me an email by end of day. Resignation will be there on your table tomorrow morning, you know. But when you fight in the road, we suddenly regress to prehistoric time. Like, you know, automatically we're like, hey! Yeah! Now to this you can't answer, yes, sir, how can I help you, sir? What went wrong, sir? Why are you know, the language will respond to be, yeah. It's like that, right? And you know, something scientifically strange happens. You know, when people are in road traffic accident, they throw a medical diagnosis at you followed by treatment. In anger, they will throw a medical diagnosis followed by treatment. They look at you and say, Andhe? Dikhta nahi kya? Eh? Blind or what? Wear spectacles. I say 3.5 myopia. 3.5 myopia. You know? Deaf. I'm putting on from that time. You're deaf or what? Take hearing aid, Siemens hearing aid, promo code also they're giving. Mental. Yeah? Mental, pagal. Go to Nimans. You know? Dr. Suresh is there. You know, Dr. Suresh is getting reference also. You know, it's like on the middle of the road. And anybody from Delhi se koi? Sir, hai Delhi se. No. Okay, no offense, sir, but Delhi NCR mein agar koi gussa ho jata hai, then something very scientifically strange happens to people from Delhi NCR when they get in this road traffic brawls. They develop sudden onset dementia, early onset Alzheimer's. They forget everything and they look at you and say, "Tu janta hai main kaun hu? Tu kaun hai be? Tu kaun hai janta main kaun hu? Tu janta mera baap kaun hai? Tera baap kaun hai? Hamara baap kaun hai? Kisi ko pata hai?" Forget everything, you know. It must be like some has to be researched in some people, you know, the sudden memory loss they happen. They ask a lot of these questions. So I didn't want to fight, guys. I didn't want to fight because it wastes time. And, I had to go see this patient already. It started off on a very different note. So I wanted to be on time. So I learned the art of intimidation. Art of intimidation is that you look so scary, so intimidating that the other person does not fight with you at all. This is called as the HOD power, the intimidate, right? So I was like, okay, I learned the art of intimidation from one person who nobody takes panga in this country. It's not whom you think. This person is known as the Bhai of Bollywood, like nobody takes panga with the Bhai of Bollywood, because once you take panga with the Bhai of Bollywood, like I have literally studied everything. Like, he's literally my role model. Yeah. No, I have studied every little thing that he does. I really make notes. I've literally walked in his footsteps. No, I mean, see, nothing like that. But I study Bhai because he does 2-3 things which scare people away. Like, one is he always wears a jacket. Nobody fights with people wearing a jacket. Pata nahi andar kya hai, why is wearing a jacket? Second is keep sniffing your nose. You don't know what you've taken. It may be something that the NCB is looking for, right? So you don't fight with someone like that, right? And third is look really macho and stiff. Like you have some fibromyalgia and you need physiotherapy. You need to go to PRS, but you're not going there. Occupational therapy, all of that, right? So I was like, okay, I can scare these kids. They look like young college kids, right? So I came out of the car, I closed the door, and I'm walking. I come in front of the car, I keep my leg on the bonnet, I'm looking into the guy, the driver's seat is a young 19, 20-year-old, and looking into his eyes, he's terrified. Pata nahi kya ho gaya, he's really scared. And then I learned something from Gurgaon. If you want to scare someone so much that they run away immediately, take out a gun from your jacket. Nahi, wahan asli wali nikalti, here just pretend to nikal jayenge, right? So I'm looking angrily at this guy. I'm like, you can't see where you're coming. I'm looking into his eyes. He's scared. He's terrified. Like he's literally, like very, very scared. I put my hand inside. He gets so scared, comes out, looks at me and says, "Abbe Deepak, tu?" Like I got confused. Like mera joke mera par hi. Then I saw next to him there's a girl. I thought maybe I'll talk to her. She looks at me, smiles. My phone rings. She's like, "Very good morning, sir. Shobha from Accident Loan Department. Do you want a loan?" With that, guys, thank you very much, guys. You've been a wonderful audience. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. I didn't expect that I'll get this response post lunch. So let's do this one more time to make my comedian friends jealous. Thank you very much, guys. You've been a wonderful audience. Thank you. Thank you. All right. This is an interesting social experiment. The first time you gave me a clap was lesser when I took it on video. I'll tell you why. See, this is what happens. See, अगर देसी audience के सामने perform करो तो जो चाहिए वो मांग लो. वो दे देते हैं. If you try to extract it, they won't give it. But thanks for the opportunity, guys. We got some 2 special acts for you. And before I call them on, I want to first thank Dr. Sharan and Dr. Pratibha over here and for this entire initiative for Starting Trouble. Starting Trouble has a very special place in my heart because when I first experimented with Starting Troubles, it was after talking to junior doctors. Have all the senior doctors, when you've spoken to junior doctors, sometime in their career, you would have asked them, why did you take medicine? Why are you here? And because they say we are influenced by Bollywood, because in Bollywood, medicine is very simple. Patient की हालत बहुत गंभीर है, बहुत नाजुक है, इनको नहीं बचाया जा सकता, या माँ को बचा लो या बच्चे को बचा लो, हाय भगवान, तो उनको लगता है medicine is very easy. So we thought, why don't we show everyone what really happens in our medical field, right? And that's why we experimented with Starting Trouble season 1, where we just took a little bit of medical lingo and put it over there with Renuka Shani, Parikshit Shani, and we saw, okay, a lot of people have now stopped taking MBBS after that. But still, people are coming who don't know why they've taken MBBS. So we made Starting Trouble season 2, which has a full throttle medical lingo, which I think most professional doctors will also go back to their books and read, and they will reboot their brain. So I thank you, sir, for giving this opportunity and this platform, and Rakesh Bedi, sir, and all the actors for giving authentic medical stories a platform. Now with this, see, one of the things that I do is always support doctors. So for another few minutes, there are 2 new upcoming doctors who want to try out stand-up comedy. But as a doctor, I realized that, they do not have the bandwidth to come out and do open mics and other things. But since now we are performing, I think I can give them a chance to do 3 to 5 minutes of an act. And let's have on stage Dr. Fatima. Please be kind to her. They're just trying out stand-up comedy. And Dr. Fatima is a cardiologist, and she's going to be trying out some stand-up comedy. And over to Fatima.
Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Sorry, आज मेरा थोड़ा ओरिएंटेशन बिगड़ चुका है। क्या ये निमहांस का तो इफेक्ट नहीं है? आज इन लोग ने ना स्टार्टिंग ट्रबल सीजन 2 के लॉन्च के लिए ना निमहांस चुना है, लेकिन मैं होती तो एंडिंग ट्रबल्स बना के उसका लॉन्च यहाँ पे करती, क्योंकि यहाँ पे निमहांस में आने के बाद सबके ट्रबल्स खत्म होता है ना। तो हाय गाइस, मेरा नाम है कुछ खाया पिया करो। मेरा नाम है फातिमा। मेरा नाम है डॉक्टर फातिमा एंड आई एम नॉट अ स्कूल वाली बच्ची, ओके? पीपल बी लाइक, बेटा कौन सी क्लास में पढ़ती है? अंकल जी, आपके लड़के को मैं 12th में बायोलॉजी पढ़ाती हूँ। हाँ, और हूँ मैं, ओके? मैं डॉक्टर हूँ। हाउ मेनी डॉक्टर्स ओवर हियर? हाउ मेनी डॉक्टर्स फ्रॉम निमहांस हॉस्पिटल? कोई नहीं? ओके, ऑल ओके, सभी ठीक है? हैड डिनर, सॉरी हैड लंच? ओके, विल हम लोग थोड़ा ना एक मिनी मेंटल स्टेट एग्जामिनेशन करते हैं यार। I'll give 3 words. You have to remember at the end, okay? These are the 3 words. एक है भूल गई यार। Okay. Internship, Ratta and science, okay? You have to remember at the end and I will ask, okay? आपको लग रहा है कि मैं बहुत तेज जा रही हूँ तो समझ लेना भैया, मैं रट्टा मार के आई हूँ आज, और डॉक्टर्स तो उसमें माहिर है ना। निम्हा रट्टा मार। No, I will not repeat. मैं भूल रही हूँ। ओके, निमहांस आई थी पता है, मैं कुछ साल पहले, शायद 1 महीना मैं बिताई हूँ यहाँ पे। हाँ, शायद 1 महीना बिताई हूँ मैं। इंटर्नशिप के पोस्टिंग्स के लिए आई थी मैं, उतना ही और कुछ नहीं। मुझे पता है तुम लोग वहां गए हो, कम बैक गाइस। मैं मेंटली स्टेबल हूँ, मैं मेंटली स्टेबल हूँ। मुझे देख के नहीं लगता है ना कि मैं डॉक्टर हूँ। मुझे भी नहीं यार। आप लोग को पता है मुझे सीईटी में प्री मेडिकल कैसे मिल गई? Even I don't know. God is great. You know, sometimes I have to remind myself that Fatima, you're a doctor, you're a bloody doctor, and behave yourself. And 2 minutes later, चलो हाइड एंड सीक खेलते हैं। लेकिन मैं आउट नहीं होंगी, मैं बिल्कुल आउट नहीं है, मुझे बिल्कुल आउट नहीं करने का। Okay? Like we all know it's very difficult to become a doctor, but you know what's more difficult? To look like one. मैं ठहरी छोटी बच्ची, I know that I don't look like a doctor. I know that. You know, थोड़े पेशेंट्स ऐसे आते हैं और ऐसे चल के जाते हैं, बोलते कि मैडम यू ट्रीट योरसेल्फ फर्स्ट, आप अपना इलाज करो पहले, हम बाद में आएंगे। और थोड़े पेशेंट मुझे ही ज्ञान बांट के जाते, मैडम कुछ खा पिया करो यार, ड्राई फ्रूट्स खाओ, वेजिटेबल्स खाओ। I'll be like, चल चल तेरे बाप को मत सिखा, चल चल तेरे बाप को मत सिखा। और थोड़े पेशेंट्स आते हैं, they'll be literally searching for a doctor. Though I'm sitting there only. ಅಮ್ಮ ಬನ್ನಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ನಾನೇ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್, ಬನ್ನಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಏನಾಯ್ತು? ಓ ನೀವು ಡಾಕ್ಟ್ರಾ, ಕಾಣಂಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲ। अनफॉर्चुनेटली यस, नान डॉक्टर बन्नी खुद। और कई बार तो मेरे खुद के हॉस्पिटल के वॉचमैन में मुझे बाहर रोका है, चिल्ड्रंस आर नॉट अलाउड, सेंड योर पेरेंट्स इनसाइड। अबे साले, एक तरफ ना बहुत अच्छा है कि डॉक्टर ना दिखना, यू नो दैट वायलेंस अगेंस्ट डॉक्टर, आई विल बी ऑन अ सेफर साइड। जब ये लोग डॉक्टर के लिए मारने आते हैं ना, कहाँ है, बुलाओ उसको बाहर, बुलाओ, मेरा काम इतने ही। डॉक्टर ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಇವಾಗ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಹೋದ್ರು, ನಾಳೆ ಬನ್ನಿ, ಕಲ್ आ जाना मारने के लिए, बंदूक चाकू बॉम्बे लेके आ जाना, कल उड़ा दो। अभी जस्ट चले गए वो। You know that it's very common, right? Violence against doctor nowadays, too common. इधर से मार खाओ, इधर जाके एक इमरजेंसी पेशेंट अटेंड करो। और ये जस्टिस होता है क्या बे? हम लोग को नहीं पता है, हम लोग को बस चुपचाप मार खाना पता है ना? थैंक यू। How many engineers over here? Engineers, yeah. अभी मैंने सोचा था इन लोग का मजाक उड़ाऊं, लेकिन ना इन लोग की जिंदगी मजाक बन चुकी है, तो इन लोग का क्या ही मजाक उड़ाए। सारी उम्र हम मर मर के जी लिए, एक पल तो अब हमें जीने दो, जीने दो ना। आप सभी लोग को पता है वो सेकेंड वेव ऑफ कोविड, सभी लोग को पता है क्या, याद है? No, I was stressed, depressed, very well dressed under the PPI kit, and too rich. If you know, double salaries, doctors go. I used to get these random calls asking, Madam, bed idea? Yeah, kenima nelilva. Madam, oxygen bed. Oh, sorry. Madam, आपके पास बेड है? किस चीज के लिए? ऑक्सीजन बेड. Oh, sorry. मुझे ना याद दिलाना पड़ता है अपने आप को कि फातिमा तू डॉक्टर है, ठीक है, तू डॉक्टर है. How many? I am basically from North Karnataka, Gulbarga. Anyone from North Karnataka? बाद में मिलेंगे हाँ हम लोग. हाँ, तो it's been like it's been 10 years since I shifted to Bangalore. मेरा एक भी चक्कर नहीं रहा है लड़कों के साथ. I promise, मैं झूठ नहीं बोलती हूँ. तो last time when I went home, my family started asking कि फातिमा तुझे कोई लड़का पसंद नहीं आया क्या? अभी मैं ये नहीं बोल सकती ना कि हाँ मुझे पसंद है, लेकिन उसको मैं नहीं पसंद आई ना, इज्जत तो बचानी है. I was like नहीं कोई पसंद नहीं है. Then my mom was like कहीं तुझे लड़कियों में तो इंटरेस्ट नहीं है? हम लोग क्या बात कर रहे हो तुम? From then I stopped going out with my friends. और फोटो भी लेती ना, I'll be like वो ऐसे वाला फोटो नहीं लूंगी. I'll be like, so one midnight my mom called me like in the midnight, started telling कि तेरी बहन को ना बहुत पेट दुख रहा है, किसी डॉक्टर को कॉल करके दवाई ले. किसी डॉक्टर को कॉल करके दवाई पूछ. मैं भी डॉक्टर हूँ ना, मैं भी डॉक्टर. No matter how experienced you are, your family is not gonna trust you. Never ever. कभी भी ट्रस्ट नहीं करेंगे वो लोग. छोटी गोली के लिए ना बड़े हॉस्पिटल जाएंगे, लेकिन भाई साहब आपको नहीं, कभी नहीं आएंगे आपके पास. It's like घर की मुर्गी. Yeah. So how many of you remember those 3 words? हाँ, internship? मुझे खुद याद नहीं था यार. ओके, बाय द वे ये सारे जोक्स मेरे फ्रेंड ने लिखे थे, मैंने बस रट्टा मारा है. ओके गाइस, साइनिंग ऑफ. एंड थैंक यू जगदीश सर, हमेशा चांस देने के लिए. जो भी सीखा इनसे बिल्कुल नहीं सीखा है मैंने. सॉरी,
वो पता चल रहा है. Anyway. Sorry. All right, guys. We have one other doctor to perform. It'll take about 3 minutes. So I know it's not easy, but sometimes everybody has to know it's not easy. So let's call Dr. J. Dr. J, where are you? And yes, Dr. J in the house, please give a big round of applause. And he's going to try out comedy for 3 minutes, and after that, we'll continue with our program. All right, guys. Give a big clap for me. So basically, I'm from North India. So North Indian guys, how many are there? So I hope everyone know Hindi, na? Everyone know Hindi? Then okay. Sir asking what youngster want. I will going to give jokes on that only. Basically, I'm Dr. Jay. And कभी मौका मिलता है कि मैं ऐसे बेसिकली लास्ट में आऊँ, नहीं तो ऐसे वाइवा हो या कुछ भी हो, नंबर मेरा ही पहले आता है. पर मेरा रोल नंबर है 69. Not that 69. After 68 and before 70, that's 69. Sir always called we going to start from 69.
69 is not a starter. But okay. Basically, I called my friends to come to my show and cheers me. They are cheering only Jagdish sir. I'm not famous like Jagdish sir. So now I see some people are busy in phone. I think they are waiting for their girlfriend reply. Bro, अगर मोबाइल का वाईफाई और गर्लफ्रेंड का रिप्लाई हो जाए स्लो, समझ जाओ तुम्हारे डिवाइस से कनेक्टेड पीपल हैं दो. It's better to live and move forward. How many people are friends here? Boy and girls. गया. हम लोग भी तीन हैं. एक ग्रुप में बेसिकली we are 3 friends. We are more than 3 idiots. एक है धीरज. Oh ho. It's like there is a 3 category of chutia people. Like one is normal chutia, one is aval chutia, and another is praval chutia. And he is more than praval chutia. Whenever I try to contact with any girl, वो हमेशा फिर पीछे से आएगा और उसी को कांटेक्ट करेगा जिससे मैं कर रहा हूँ. फिर अच्छी बात ये होती है तो फिर हम दोनों बैठ के समरी निकालते हैं कि चैट किया क्या है हमने. और फिर हमको समझ में आता है कि यही बाबू यही सोना, इसी साथ है जिंदगी रोना. ऐसे कुछ होता नहीं है, ये सिर्फ हाइपोथेटिकली हो जाता है. ऐसे I come from Bihar. Yeah, most civilized state. And running by most civilized government party, Lalu Yadav. Yeah, he's only वही जज है, वही वकील है. जो भी केस जाएगा वही सॉल्व करेगा, फिर वही सब कुछ है, मामला खत्म. And I have written some lines on couple. For couples, I think they have to choose only once in life ना. अगर they have choose better ones, life अच्छी चलती है. वरना एक को चुना और उसी ने चुना लगा दिया. फिर जिंदगी भर उसी के साथ झेलना है, उसी के साथ रोना, उसी के साथ गाना, उसी के साथ हंसना है फिर. Thank you for giving me chance. Thank you, sir.
Can we clap for everybody who's come up on stage? Can we clap for them? Comedy is serious business, people. Come on, come on. I want to see all of you clap for them. All right. All of you have got a phone? Please show us your phones. Okay. Now go to the YouTube app, or you could scan this right there. Please scan. And once you scan, you'll get the PRS Neurosciences channel. Please subscribe, like all YouTube influencers do. Already done? Yeah. Siddharth. The only man who's not broken into a sweat in a 3-piece suit. All right, so we're going to now the next couple of minutes is going to be very interesting. We're going to start the screening for the episodes. How many of you are excited about it? It was only the cast and crew. Huh? What about the people at the back? Everybody, how's the Josh? Coffee nahi piya kisi ne yaar. I heard that. Hi, sir. All right. So before we start, let's once again clap for everybody who's here. Let's hear it for the wonderful audience who's been so sporting on a wonderful Bangalore day right here on this beautiful moment, on this beautiful day in this beautiful auditorium. I think it goes to show that all of you are very sporting to come in and see this labor of effort that you've put in terms of the episodes. We're going to do that right now. We're just waiting for a go ahead. All right. It's on. Can we clap once again for all the collaborators, all the performers, everybody who's made this possible today? Let's hear it once again. Let's clap for the next 30 seconds, everybody. Come on. That's episode 1.
Finally, the program has come to the end. I would like to thank the Almighty, the Supreme Power, without which we cannot move forward. I would like to thank the chief guest, Dr. Pratima Murthy, Dr. V. Lokesh, for being here. It's our honor, their presence that made this program such a big success. And the guest of honors, Dr. H.V. Srinivas, Dr. Pushpa Srinivas, Dr. Malla Bhaskar Rao, Dr. Ravi Gopal Verma, Dr. Ravi Mohan Rao, Dr. Sri Krishan Rao, and Dr. Maderia, and Dr. Padmashri K.Y. Venkatesh. Honorable Justice A.V. Chandrasekhar and Dr. Rajeshwari and Dr. Marker, Dr. Lakshmanan, Dr. Vasantan, and Mr. Harshvardhan, Dr. Jamuna, and Dr. Ravi Nair, and Dr. R. Srinivas, and Professor and Dr. V. Sundar. Thank you so much for being here and made this program a big success. Coming to our champions, that our neurologically impaired patient and their family, to being a part of this program and made this program a big success. And the students who have come from all over the state and made this program a big success. The Sunday never comes twice in a week, but they came here and spent the whole day. That made this program a huge success. And I would like to thank the NIMHANS organization for such a beautiful arrangement they have made. And we have booked almost all 3 halls. All the 3 halls were full, and the program was huge success because of this NIMHANS arrangement. The thanks goes to the AV team, housekeeping, stage arrangement, food committee. Special thanks to Dr. Sharan Srinivasan and Dr. Pratibha Sharan for a great support for us and motivated us to make this. Our family and friends supported in spite of in our absence. They have taken care of our family members. So we would like to thank our family members for being a support to make this event happen. Our PRS Neuro team, that one thing I want to talk about this is we all worked with our regular work. All this AV, housekeeping, food arrangement, transportation, reception, everything was arranged. Plus our regular work, our team has done a fantastic job. I really appreciate that and thank them. And finally, the volunteers, they would have spent the Sunday anyway outside somewhere in Nandi Hills. They would have been happy, but they have come here on Sunday and spent with us. Special thanks to Chirag and his team. I really thanks everyone. Thank you so much. We will meet you and we will keep connected and make sure this event is going to make a big change all over India. Beyond that, maybe it can impact the globe. Thank you so much.